Saturday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone, the first in my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now, it is exactly 4:55 a.m. and I'm feeling good, regardless of how tired and how fatigued I am, how taxed my body is. I still am in a good mood. Now, why am I in a good mood? Because I know that I have accomplished every single mission of the week, but it's not over yet. The race is not over. There's more things that I must do this weekend, and I'm going to do it. I have all of my affairs in order, and even though it's going to be a little chaotic, there will be order established when it's all said and done. And that's all you have to do when you have a strong mindset, when your willpower is so impenetrable that nothing is going to be able to stop you from achieving any endeavor that you are currently doing right now. And that is the testament of me being a man, being a leader, being a king, being a father, even though, sometimes that gets difficult as well, especially when you have a child that's in sports or they're in some sort of a competition and you see them work their asses off and they just fall short. That's what happened last night. My son played the rival team and they came up short. I mean, they got blew the hell out, but my son scored half the points. He kept his head in the game. He did get frustrated at some points, but I just told him to keep going, keep pushing forward. And, he did the best of his abilities. Now, we had to go back and look at the film the same night because he has another game this afternoon. Because you always have to go back and look at what you could have done better, whether it's on a basketball court, whether it's in, you on a football field. Even at work, whenever you make certain mistakes, when you're making certain decisions at work, you got to go back and reflect on if you could have done a better job or not, if you could have made a better decision. And if you made that, bad decision, you got to look at what went wrong, what possessed you to do so. Always self-reflect, right? Nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We all make mistakes. We all fuck up. And that's just part of the human experience. But I don't know, man. Life has been lifing. Life has been a little bit crazy, definitely busier than normal, but I've been getting a lot of things taken care of, whether it's at work. I completed a project, another one. I don't know how many projects I've done at work this year, but I'm pretty sure the projects are not going to be over. There will be more things to take care of, and I'm actually glad because, guys, I don't know if you guys are paying attention to, the economy, how jobs are not as plentiful, but you just got to be careful about certain moves that you make, certain decisions that you make in regards to your place of employment. Don't lose your job. Keep your job. Hold on to it. We got to see what's going to happen with this AI, being implemented into, our culture, our society, work. So you got to make sure that you stay on top of that. Me, I'm still studying AI, trying to get a better understanding on it so I can make sure that I'm on top of that. So I'm not vulnerable as far as keeping my place of employment. And nobody afford to lose their job right now. And I sure can't. I got a lot of bills. I got a house, as you see behind me, that has to get taken care of, has to get paid. All bills have to get paid on time. Your boy has zero debt, okay? Just the mortgage. So those are the things that, go through my mind when I'm living through this experience as being a man, as being a father. So I just enjoy it though, because once you reach that finish line, you reach that destination that you were going towards. It's a wonderful feeling. You might have to drag yourself across the finish line, just because things can become taxing on you, on your body, on your mental. But as long as you keep your peace of mind, that's the only thing that truly matters, man. We have seen so many different crash outs over the course of this year that I think that we definitely have to prioritize how we deal with conflict resolution, how we deal with stress, how we just deal with life in general, man. And if we would all really take into consideration that there are always going to be a cause and effect, action, and a reaction, I think we would take a step back and not be so impulsive with our decision making. Because yes, nothing always goes according to plan. All right. We don't live in utopia. This is not Pleasantville. Things do go wrong, but you just got to be mindful of that. And you have to have that willpower to say, look, yeah, this might not be going in a direction that I wanted to, or I didn't get the outcome that I wanted to, but I got to keep pushing. I got to keep moving forward. You don't take things out on yourself, other people. You just got to come up with another solution. You got to work through that. Everything that you go through is another page, another chapter to your book of life. And if people would really understand that, they would embrace the good with the bad, because everything can't be good. All right? It's not going to happen. You need those hardships in order to understand what obstacles are. You have to go through those things, man. That is your true path to success, is getting your ass kicked over and over again, getting knocked down over and over again, and getting back up and continuing to fight the good fight. And if you would grasp that, if people would grasp that, then there would be less crime, it would be less self-deletions, and the world would be better. There will be more examples, positive examples of men, of women, of children, just culture and society, period. But we focus so much on the negative instead of the positive, because there is positives in every negative situation, believe it or not. That's why they say in families that once somebody dies, a child is born. So there's always going to be a positive after the negative, but you just cannot stay in a negative state of mind and let it poison you and consume you to where you start acting out or doing something that you might regret later on down the road. So just think, man, use your brain. We are people that, go through things. And once you realize that you're not the only person that does, you're not going to be feeling like you're being singled out or the world is against you. All right. So keep that in mind, man. Keep your head on the swivel, stay positive, stay focused, stay consistent at whatever you're doing. All right. Well, that's my Saturday morning thoughts. Still got to eat, feed the dog. I also got to do my predictions on Crown Jewel that's happening this morning. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a great weekend. Peace.
People still talking shit behind my back. That's cool, but I'ma just do me. It's all I can do. They say life's a chess game, well, make you move. But I'm ahead of you and I'm plotting my next move. Gon' run your mouth about me, it's all good. But I'ma still keep a positive attitude. But what you should worry about is what I'ma do. Cause right now I'm plotting my next move. I'm worthy before my competition is